Hello. Once again, I'd like to read a short story from my collection of colored balloons, and this short story is entitled Dirty D. We named him Dirty D. He was a bad mother. Shut your mouth. He flattered young women with his cool swag, swindled single mothers out of their rent money, and cussed disrespectful teenage boys. His hair was slicked back, revealing a long widow's peak. The sun refused to melt the black dye and Murray's pomade. His left ear dangled a long gold earring over his glistening golden brown skin, and in his youth he was a popular musician, and his smooth baritone voice was every schoolgirl's dream. He reappeared on our block one hot Sunday in July, strutting his neatly pressed blue suit, and the neighborhood pool hall became his playground. In his pockets budged every husband's weekly pay, and they continued shadowing him every weekend, hoping to beat him at his own game. They all knew he was my daddy, although I never claimed him, and he never wanted to claim me as his only son. He could never be my daddy anyway. My daddy would never have manicured fingernails. Mama said he was once a member of a famous singing group. Her blue eyes lit up every time she shared pictures of him with his fancy clothes and silver drums. She was heartbroken when he went away on tour and never returned. Her proud family labeled her a disgrace, and my cocoa brown skin always created a barrier around my blue-eyed relatives. The reoccurring breast cancer stole her youthful life and forced me to live unwillingly with her resentful family until I was old enough to get a job and maintain my mother's home. I was always full of laughter, high-fiving my cousins about my daddy being a lowlife and plain old Dirty D. And after the pool hall closed down for the night, he would grab his prized pool stick and wipe the dust off his blue suit, disappearing into the darkness. We never suspected that he was sneaking into the basement of the Baptist church, carefully hanging his only blue suit on the coat rack, never wanting to create a cleaner's bill. He would say a brief prayer, hoping that would ease the endless sorrow in his heart, and finally lay his tired old body down on the floor, resting his head on the soft feather pillow, courtesy of the Christian maintenance man. My mother, bless her heart, worked hard all of her life to provide a home for me, and when she passed away, I was gifted with a generous insurance policy at the young age of 19. I continued to maintain a decent home. And when the neighbors rushed over to tell me Dirty D had passed, "Derek, your daddy is gone. They found him in the basement of that old Baptist church around from the pool hall. He had a heart attack." I showed no emotional feelings. My cousins gathered together on my front porch. "Cuz, why you sad? Don't you care?" Little did they know, I grew up years ago, and swollen eyes can't cry. The next morning, I headed over to the bank and withdrew the cash needed to give old Dude a grand funeral, only because my beautiful blue-eyed mother would have been very proud of her little man. The Christian maintenance man was waiting at the door for me, holding an old dirty backpack. "Derek, your father wanted you to have this," and he quietly walked away. I opened my door, forcing back tears. I tossed the black bag full of money onto the floor, and for the first time in my life, I was completely alone. Just so I tell you, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who need no repentance. Luke 15 chapter and the 7th verse. May God add a blessing to the reading of His Word. Thank you, kids. Enjoy. Have a blessed day.